Wow. Wowsies. That is crazy. It's crazy. All right, guys. Well, we couldn't leave you about your Friday motivation, inspiration. I always thank you. I always try to go live as much as possible. We kind of tuned out the Friday lives to go pre-recorded, but we had to go out anyway. Had to gear with me and said, all right, let's just go ahead and do it. Just Monday, we was in t-shirts doing this, and as you can see, we got hoodies on. Yeah, things change. Things definitely change. But what I wanted to talk about today to propel you on into your weekend is it's time that you celebrated you. The person, I mean, yeah, it's kind of cool. We can celebrate everybody else's wins and we can celebrate what everybody else is doing. But at the same time, you've got to celebrate what you're doing. You've got to celebrate your accomplishments. You've got to celebrate reaching your goals. You know, if you don't celebrate and nobody else celebrates for you, you're kind of left holding the bag. That's the way I look at it. So never look at it as bragging or boasting or being full of yourself, or as I've been called, being arrogant. No, it's not about that. You know, if you do something great, it's like our kids. When our kids were, when Iman made top of her class, her graduating class, I don't care who didn't want to hear it. I wanted to celebrate that. Okay? When you get a promotion or get a raise or get the keys to your new business or get the keys to your new house or get the keys. Oh, that was crazy. It's windy out here. Windy. I got to get close and hold it. But you know, when you get that new car, you know, you want to celebrate, but then in the back of your mind, you start saying to yourself, people might feel a certain way. Screw those people. Screw those people. Continue to shine brightly. I mean, blindingly brightly. You know, yes, there's a thin line between bragging and boasting and celebrating. There is a thin line, and you'll know that thin line when it comes to time. But when people ask you what you do at events and parties and stuff like that, how do you answer? Do you give them just what you think they want to hear, or do you just go in and tell them, hey, yeah, I do this, I do this, I do this, I love doing this? You know, again, we always talk about the right ears will hear and the right eyes will see. If you're not celebrating yourself, how do you think that's going to take place? Think about it. I mean, how do you feel about it?
About celebrating yourself? I mean, really, like you always say, you came into this world alone, you're going to leave alone, so why not?
Yeah.
Just do it. I think that it's a tactful way to do it, as long as you're not secretly, you know, competing with someone else, or you're clocking what someone else is on, and then you're like, oh, well, I did this, and I, you know, and it comes a point in time along your journey with, and especially if you're running a business or, you know, you're into something creative, there comes a time where even if you were like that at one point, it's going to stop, and you're going to just focus on what you're doing.
Right.
And it doesn't mean you're not. And also, I think that when you're genuinely celebrating yourself, you have no problem with celebrating someone else also.
That's true. That's true. And celebrating yourself actually brings to bear that concept that we've been talking about the last few weeks, confidence. You know, I mean, how many of you that run a business actually sat down and wrote an elevator pitch? 60 to 90 seconds to explain what it is that you do. An elevator pitch is not bragging or boasting. Someone has asked you, hey, what is it you do? You know, so you compress it into 90 seconds. You give it all of the information that's needed. If you don't have an elevator pitch, you know, what's the sense of having a business? What is the sense of having, you know, something that you, I think the alarm is going off. Hold on, I'm still here. There you go, because it's just buzzing. There we go, reconnecting. You have to, you know, again, I find in this life that I'm always going to celebrate myself because I don't depend on anybody else to celebrate me. I speak a lot about darts, I speak a lot about hate, I speak a lot about envy, I speak a lot about jealousy. Does it stop me from what I'm doing? No, I continue to celebrate me as you should continue to celebrate yourself. You know, living this life is not easy. It's not freaking easy. I'm about to do the same damn thing.
Sorry.
Hold on a second. It's break out this piece. It's almost jacket time. I feel like I'm back in Albany or something. But you know, you have to celebrate. It's just like we put up the video, and go check that out. I'll put the link in here. It's on YouTube. The 10th year anniversary, almost to the day, of Real Talk, and we went back into that subject. What is a hater? You know, yeah, I posted all over the place. I told everybody I was doing. The people that stopped to take those video clips, I explained to them what it was all about, and they were excited. Because I was excited. Because I was embarking on something that many would have left behind. Again, this is what you need to do this weekend. Celebrate yourself. You're gonna, you know, if nothing less, you're gonna find out the pocket haters that you have in your vicinity. You know, because they're gonna be extremely turned off about the fact that you can find time to celebrate yourself and not celebrate them. Okay? Find the time. Create an elevator pitch. I don't care if you just have a day job. Create an elevator pitch for a damn day job. You know what I'm saying? You see the cameras. You know, consider the fact that if you've done it, if you've gone through the hardships, if you've gone through the struggle, if you've gone through starting over and over and over again, what better reason would you reach that goal to sit down and celebrate? I think we find too much in ourselves of, oh, that's going to make this person feel this way, and that's, you know, maybe I shouldn't say this because, you know, this person just doesn't do stuff like this. So what? Screw them. If you can't celebrate with the people that are supposedly in your circle, what do you got them in your circle for? Think about that for a second. What the hell are they doing in your circle? If you can't celebrate with your tribe, what are they there for? You know, because I can guarantee you time and time again, when they reach their accomplishment, they're going to bend your ear back. And they're going to want you to clap. They're going to want you to put on your cheerleading suit. They want you to pull out pom-poms and go hard for them. But I find that a lot of people in my circle, when I give them that, they go ghost on me when I reach that accomplishment. Does it hurt me? No, it just makes me go harder. It just makes me go harder because always come back to that point. The right ears will hear and the right eyes will see. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. Go out there this weekend. Celebrate all the tasks that you've accomplished. Celebrate all the goals that you have reached. Celebrate all the milestones that you have actually made it to. Celebrate it. You know, stop holding that issue. It's toxic to hold it in. Because you know damn good and well you want to scream. You know, I celebrate when I beat a video game. I'll call her and be like, look, I beat it. I made Demigod in Mortal Kombat. Oh my God, I made God in Mortal Kombat. Look at me, look at me. But she's my tribe. I know that even though she doesn't play Mortal Kombat, might not even understand Mortal Kombat, she's going to celebrate that win. That's what your tribe should always be doing. And whether you call your tribe friend, whether you call your tribe family, whether you call your tribe your significant other, they should always want to celebrate those wins, no matter how small and no matter how large.
Yeah. It's hard to win, I mean. Thrown out. And I think that, you know, and celebrating, if you want to, you know, feel like, if you're the type of person I am, like a lot of stuff I just be like, you know, I'll be happy in the house, but I'm like, I'm not, you know. Remember when I first wrote my book, I was like, nah, I'm not going to post it. I was happy though, you know, looking at it, holding it. But celebrate within your circle then. Celebrate if it's just your children.
Real circle.
Yeah, your real circle. The people under your roof probably more like
The real circle.
Celebrate, you know, there. And just, you know, from there, that's when you gain. It sometimes it's not always a confidence issue. It's just I don't feel like you know, what's going to come my way. Yeah. But the upside to that is once you do reach that point, because there is going to depend on what it is that you're doing, and you want to either gain profit from it or you want, you know, something you can just or just give it away, attraction, whatever it is. At least that way you'll get to weigh out the people that aren't really for you.
Right. You know, it's kidding, brick out. I'm getting ready to go put on my snorkel. And it's daytime. You know, but no, for real, first day of fall, this is what happens. Everything must change. It's just the course of nature. It's just the course of life. If you want to build your confidence, stop hiding what it is that you do. Stop pushing it under the table. Stop being that person that you say, hey, listen, I just did this, and then your tribe member jumps in and says, oh, really? Well, I did this. You know, use that discernment to be like, okay, cool, you didn't even let me tell you what it is that I accomplished before you started going in. You know, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. It's a lesson to be learned. It's a fact of life. We've always talked about you've got to find it in yourself first before you find it in others. Find it in yourself to be super confident about what it is that you do. And find it within yourself to be confident enough to speak about what it is that you do. Go out there this weekend, and anybody that will listen, peel their airbags. Let them know, hey, this is what I do. This is the person that I am. This is what I bring to the table. You know, I'm trying to bring so many different things to the table with what we do here, video-wise, Red Media Radio-wise, World of Red Media LLC-wise. I'm trying to bring it all together so that it is beneficial for anyone that crosses the path that leads to what it is that we do. You know, I celebrate the wins of our hosts. When I listen to their shows, I'm like, wow, that was awesome. You know, when I listen to our show, I'm like, wow, that was awesome. That was really cool. You know, I want to celebrate those wins. There's times that when she gets done with her show, I'm like, that was really great. There are times that I will message people within the Red Media Radio family saying, hey, I really like that. I really like where you went with that. You know, I'm always going to celebrate others. It's just what I do. It's bringing value to somebody else's life. But I'm always going to celebrate myself and the things that I do. And I suggest, I can't say that you should or you must. I suggest that you start doing that for yourself. You will find that your confidence level will skyrocket. You will find that you will actually work out the kinks of whatever process you're working on just by talking about it. You will find that you will actually expand on your tribe. You will also find that, hey, listen, for some strange reason, I got a phone call from this guy that I was in the elevator with, or this chick that I was in the elevator with, and they want to invest in what it is that I do. But it all begins with you. That's why you must always celebrate you. You got anything else you want to add? All right. Enjoy your weekend, people. It's cold. I got to get someplace, get under a blanket or something.
Yeah, I was talking to cold.
Yeah. So make sure you keep it locked, tune in for the House Love Mix. Keep it locked right here on redmediaradio.com. We've got a lot of things that are coming up. Keep it locked on our YouTube channel. We've got even more coming up on that. At the end of the day, I want you to enjoy your weekend. I'm Red.
And I'm Latif.
And you already know. Love you guys. Stay warm. Damn it, stay warm. Can you hear that X right there for me? Awesome.
Lord, the wind was cut.